Welcome to Land House. I'm Seth Johnson. It's finally time to take my coffee mug holder that I've been building outside and do a little painting. I talked to my church, who this is for, and they weren't too concerned about some of the boards being slightly out of order there. Like that one's 1/8 of an inch out. So they seem to feel like it would be just fine the way it is. So I'm gonna haul this outside and do some painting. I have a sheet of OSB I think I'm gonna put down first to catch the paint. That way my porch is not all painted up here. I've made several mistakes in my life, but this may be the worst I've ever done. I let Emma paint with a high enamel. Now it's in her hair. Oh my gosh, this is a mistake. Okay, we gotta stop, Emma. You're getting too dirty. What do I even do? My neighbors were just down here pulling a couple of logs that I had over here, and it looks like they got stuck. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull the rocks out that they used here in my grass, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna tear up a mower pretty quick. So let's plop this back there on the rock pile. This is lap number 15, I do believe. Just going round and round and round. Come over here to the plank. We walk down. Pause for a moment. Make a spin. And we come back to this spot and we do it again. Not a whole lot of point to this activity except for exercise. Help her go to bed early tonight, and I guess keeps her in shape. I'm a little bit concerned as a parent about this 8-foot drop off, but so far she's doing well. At least she's away from the water down there. She and I have to enjoy our last moments of life whenever her mom finds out this church outfit got paint on it. It's going to be a bad day. I think the chickens are starting to get used to us coming around because they don't run quite as far as they used to.
So cool. I'm playing. Okay.
Good morning. I'm up here at my parents' house. My dad wanted this 4x4. I'll show you why here in just a moment. So I went up to town to take my car for some work, and the guy's like, oops, I scheduled you for tomorrow. So I may see about going to the gym tonight so that I can go to that appointment tomorrow. We had something special for you. I was gonna take Emma up to the Happy Hens and Highlands farm to see the Highlands cattle, but she's not feeling well. Had to go to the store and get her some chewable medicine, and then actually just took her to the doctor. So we'll just see what happens from that, but hopefully she'll be okay. When my brother was in, I'm gonna say middle school, maybe a little bit older, he decided he was going to build a fire pit and a little covering, and this is what he came up with here. He cut some trees down and put a piece of tin up here, and he didn't measure correctly because this whole post is getting rain damage, and so my dad decided we're going to replace this one with a 4x4. My brother has moved to a different state and he's gone now, but the kids, Emma and my niece and nephew, like to come down here and play in their little dirt kitchen fort over here, and so they come over here and play under this as well. So we're just going to be replacing that piece. It's definitely not a construction marvel, and I think if he had cut off a couple of inches on his plywood, he wouldn't have had all that rain damage over the years. But anyway, That's what the 4x4 is for. I got the mug holder set up and was just about to start painting when Ashley and the kids got back from the doctor. Everybody's feeling okay now. So we went into the house and Ashley reminded me that it was her day to get stuff done. So I've just been hanging out with the kids. Just came back out to make a ram pump pressure tank, but took a look at this thing, and I will have to work a little bit where Emma helped just to sand that down. What I can do, since there's some pretty good size blobs of paint on there, I can flip this over and then use that upper side as the way facing up. Anyway, all that to say, I think I can still work with it, even though the paint job is a bit crazy. So last night I was at the gym. I got there at about 9:30 at night, which is later than usual, and went to the locker room, got my gym clothes on. Like when I was pulling the laces on my shoe, Ashley sends a text, "I need help." That's when both the kids were screaming and throwing up and stuff. So I'm gonna try and go tonight because I gotta get back in the gym. I'm getting small. Last week I was cleaning up my rather small shop and it was so messy I lost my broom in here. Hard to believe, but it actually happened. I'm going to be making a broom holder, and it's going to allow me to store my broom over here on this back wall. And I'm in kind of a collaboration with my friend Sam from the Green Acre Workshop. He has a plan on his website. I'll link his website and his YouTube channel below so you can see the actual build. So anyway, just going to follow his plan and see how well this broom holder works. Here are the components I came up with. This is the back. This triangular piece goes right here in the middle. This piece will go up in the front. This piece will go here on the side. And then the piece of conduit will go down in the middle. And then this is the cap that holds that conduit in on the top piece. So, time to get all of this glued together real quick. Got some loose glue in there. I gotta clean up before I get this one in here. I think I'm gonna recut another one of these real quick because it's slightly warped on one side. Okay, supposed to put one layer of electrical tape around here to act as a grip. So we'll see how well that does here. You ever been in the shop working and realize that you have the exact number of clamps you need for a project? Now we let that mess sit for a while and hopefully it will be good to go. While that big ball of clamps is doing its job, getting that glue set up, Emma and I are about to head over to some friends of ours at the Happy Hens and Highlands farm. Too windy. Let's back it up. They have been raising cattle now for several years. If you haven't seen them, they have a YouTube channel and also a very busy Instagram. Last time I checked, they had like 145,000 followers, so pretty awesome. But anyway, we're gonna go over there and have a farm tour. You know what that thing is that you're standing in? That's a cowboy frisbee. Or fire starter.
No, I forgot to get treats.
So, which one is baby James?
Right here. Oh, he's the first little brat to come up.
Deer hunters are starting to get quite big.
Just got the stabilizer in his camera.
Emma had a really good time at the farm. So the clips you saw are just a small portion of what we got into. Next week, I'm going to have a dedicated video to our farm tour, so stay tuned to that. Back out here in the shop, time to pull the clamps off of the broom holder here and see what happened. I'm hoping the ball or the wheel inside didn't get glued together. Good, it's free. All right, so I'm noticing already that I should have made it slightly larger, and because I got off of Sam's plan just a little bit. So if the broom doesn't fit, it's my own fault, but I think it's going to do pretty good. Go ahead and try it out here. So this will just fit in here. Yeah, it's really close, but it does fit. So, okay, let's go ahead and hang it on the wall and see what it looks like. I was just displeased enough that the top of my broom would not fit in there, so I am fixing it. And all I've done is just take a new piece and offset it a little bit so that there's more space in here. And now the wheel comes down and almost fits out the bottom, but not quite. So it basically gives me the full width there, and it comes out to be about 1.25 inches or so. So definitely will hold a bigger handle than what I had. So, okay, while that is setting up, I want to fix my ladder up here. I was putting some stuff up here last week and caught the edge of my shirt on the ladder because my hardware here sticks out, as you can see right there. So I got another size to hopefully remedy that issue. So let's pull the ladder down real quick and get this fixed up. I have thoroughly enjoyed this ladder. I use it fairly often, but definitely want to make sure I'm not going to be ripping my shirt as I go up and down. The replacement bolt here is only a 1/2 inch difference, but I think that's going to be all it really takes there. So it's just much better to have that shorter piece not catching your articles of clothing. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a washer on there because that's going to want to bite into the wood. There we go. Okay, much better. Makes a huge difference. In the summertime, we have a lot of red wasps here. I don't know if it's because of the color of the house or what, but I bought a fly swatter. There's actually already a wasp on there from before it got really cool. So because I have so many of these getting into the shop, I'm going to hang this from the door. I'm thinking about using this door for some of my lightweight things like the broom and the fly swatter and that kind of thing. So stuff that I'm going to be getting to probably often. There we go. That's going to come in handy pretty soon. I was able to countersink in here so the screws wouldn't get in the way of that piece of pipe. So let's see here. I know how to do it. Okay, hopefully that glue is set up enough that this will not just come tumbling back out. But the concept is you push your broom up that way and then it just locks it into place when you let go there. Pretty cool. Bring it a little bit closer here so you can see it. So broom just locks it into place. And when you want to bring it back out, you just pick it out like that. So I had to move this block over enough there that I could get the larger end in here. But as you can see, it certainly does hold it well in there. Cool. All right, now it looks like I have room for a little bit bigger handle in there if that time comes. I know a lot has happened in this vlog. Got this thing mostly painted. Where Emma was helping, I have to go back and sand because that's definitely not very attractive. But I think it's starting to look okay. Once I have it sanded again and repainted, it's going to look pretty nice, especially if you're standing from a little ways away in the dark. Okay, I'm also starting a new project here. A comment was made on my last cleaning video that I should make a shelf for up here to store the bigger material, and thought that was a fantastic idea. So I'm going to make a cantilever kind of shelf where I have this on the wall and then one of these sticking out like that ish, and then these triangular pieces go here and here, and it locks it into place. So if that were on the wall like that, I'll have 4 of them, and then this piece right here of OSB will be on top of that as the support piece. And it's 8 foot long, so it should be able to hold my longer material here no problem. The bigger stuff can just hang off the edge if it needs to, and I think it'll look nice up there. I'm trying to make it so that my shop ladder can hook on the edge of that shelf, and I can just climb up there using my ladder here, and that way I won't have to worry about getting up there awkwardly some other way. Anyway, all that to say, I have projects in the works, and anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Next week we should be getting into this shelf design and more vlog content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.